accurate and reliable. This is your First Alert Forecast with meteorologist Kyle Keel.
All is quiet across eastern Iowa and western Illinois as we have hazy sunshine mixed with some clouds here on our Everywhere Camera Network. We've been noticing some darker clouds there around Dubuque as there's been a couple of showers that developed just north of town. You're likely noticing those dark skies around Galena and Maquoketa if you're looking off to the north as well. Here at home, we'll get temperatures near the Quad Cities Metro near 90 degrees here this afternoon. That comes with an increase in that cloud cover. Any shower or storm chance will likely stay in the northwestern portion of the TV6 viewing area, and even that threat isn't very high. Heading into tonight, we'll have a clear to partly cloudy sky. Still very warm. Those temperatures only dipping down to the upper 60s, and then a quick warm up tomorrow. Early afternoon, already having highs in the low to mid 80s. A couple isolated storms possible tomorrow early afternoon, but later in the afternoon, heading toward the evening is when we'll have that threat for severe weather. So there's a complex of rain and storms here, southern Minnesota, northern Iowa. They've been packing quite a punch around the Mason City area early this morning. So these will continue to track off to the south and east, likely in a weakening phase. You saw that complex just north of Cedar Rapids kind of do the same. So I do suspect that that's going to be the case heading into the afternoon. So the first alert day for today has been dropped because that main threat is going to be off into portions of Minnesota, Iowa, and Nebraska. Twin Cities especially highlighted a level 3 out of 5 risk of severe weather. That's where we could have some very large hail, maybe even a few tornadoes as well. Heading into tomorrow, our risk of severe weather locally increases level 1 to level 2 risk, and that will shift to the east here, especially east of the Mississippi River heading into Wednesday. So Tuesday and Wednesday will be first alert days for strong to severe storms. Damaging wind, large hail going to be the primary threat, along with some heavy rain. I mean, you step outside and you really feel that mugginess with those dew points in the 60s and 70s, so they'll be very efficient rainmakers. So a lot to keep track of here over the next 48 hours. As for this afternoon, models not having a great time on handling the current situation, but you get the general idea that there's no widespread risk of any showers or thunderstorms. We'll watch another complex kind of shift off to the southeast, maybe clipping our northwestern hometowns in a decaying state here overnight, but we can rest assured there's not going to be any severe weather tonight. Heading into tomorrow, a little patchy fog off to the southeast of the Quad Cities. Otherwise, we see those southwesterly winds pick up. Temperatures warm up very quickly. Another muggy day. So again, just with the heat and humidity present, could see a couple storms bubble up here in the afternoon. But as we head toward the evening, that's these storms that pop up, especially north of the Quad Cities. That's where we're going to see that potential for some of those to be on the strong to severe side. We also need to watch southwest of the Quad Cities as well. Those will come to an end in the early evening hours, and then overnight we should remain mainly dry. And then Wednesday's another day to watch for some severe weather as we'll have a potent low pressure, warm front, cold front move through the area. That combination could bring some storms east of the river, especially in the afternoon. So it's those ones that we need to watch for that severe weather potential. Now, as far as rainfall over the next several days, heaviest rain does appear to fall north of the Quad Cities up toward that Wisconsin, Illinois, Iowa, tri-state area. That's where we could see 1 to 2 inches of rainfall, but locally higher amounts certainly are a possibility here as we break it down over the next few days. So a lot to keep an eye on, but what we really are keeping an eye on here are the temperatures here heading into the weekend. Highs forecast to be in the 90s, lows in the 70s. We're talking heat index 100 to 105.